What's going on, guys? Simon here. Welcome along to day 69 of my weight loss journey. Thank you so much for joining me as always. Really appreciate your company. Just to let people know, new subscribers to the channel who are trickling in, what this is all about. Basically, I'm on a weight loss journey, and every day I'm vlogging all of my meals. And in this section here, which I call the Pillow Talk section, I generally just give a recap on the previous day, just a short summary for people in case they didn't watch the previous day's video. Okay, so for breakfast yesterday, I had porridge with honey, toasted flaxseed crunch, and a dried cranberries. Followed that up with a cappuccino, and then for lunch I had a flatbread with passata. Made a pizza with a flatbread, so I put passata on it, a grated cheddar cheese, uh, sliced red onion, chicken fillet that I had seasoned with cayenne pepper, taco sauce, and oregano, and washed that down with some Pepsi Max, and had the remainder of a third of a large pot of protein yogurt with that. For supper, I had what was it? Chicken stir fry with. Sorry, no, I'm having a brain fart here. Chicken stir fry with. Can't remember. Oh yeah, sweet potatoes with sorry, not sweet potatoes, baby potatoes and garlic. And that went down really well. In terms of water intake, I had about 5 pints. And then in terms of the work recap, sorry, this is all over the place. Work recap, I spent all day in the day job working on this form builder module for the software. And then after that shift was done, I just gave my friend's ads campaign a quick once over to see was everything running smoothly. It seems to be. And then I spent the rest of the night while I was working on the treasure hunt website, going through some security concerns and just hardening up all of that. And then I spent a few hours playing the game, Pure Pool Pro on the PS5. And when I was in bed, then I watched an episode of Silo, which is one of my favorite sci-fi series. I really like sci-fi. And that's us all caught up. I shall talk to you at breakfast. All right, breakfast time now. We like to constantly innovate over here on this channel, so decided I'd do all the banana and honey and all beforehand just to save a bit of time. Because it's time of your guys' day as well. Like, if a video goes 15 minutes long, and if I can save it down to 10 minutes long, why not? That's another 5 minutes I'm giving you back from your day, And you're still getting to see me and all my beauty. So it's a win-win situation, guys. Probably should have done this before as well, to be honest. Right. Had a lovely bruise-free banana today. Okay, I'll finish that off camera. Plan for the day in work is to continue working on the form builder module. That's going to be quite lucrative for us, so I need to focus on that. That's good. Like, I'm really happy with the progress we're making on it. It's so cool. Really, really beneficial part of the software. After that, I'll check in on my friend's Google AdWords campaign, and the analytics and statistics, just make sure that's all working correctly as the way it should be. And after that, then I'll continue on with the treasure hunt website and continue on with the security hardening and just going through different scenarios. I closed off quite a few of them last night while I was developing. In order to save time, I skipped over a few security issues that I would have normally paid more attention to, but because of AI advancements, etc., I said I would leave them till the end once I've done all the basics, and then just do a security pass over the top to harden everything. And yeah, it agreed with me. There was quite a few different things that it spotted and patched it, etc. So that's very, very good. I'm super happy with that, and hopefully I'll finish those off tonight. While I was on I done my walk, my kilometer walk here before breakfast. And while I was on it, I'm always thinking, like, obviously, when you're on a walk, you're always thinking about different things as well. But for me, I was thinking about the treasure hunt software and what other things I should potentially add to it. Like, I'm thinking of adding usernames into it so everyone gets a unique username, and then there's some sort of gamification built in, even though it is a gaming platform essentially. If you think about it that way, but a gamification, like in terms of leaderboards, where your username is shown, the number of treasure hunts you've won, the number you've entered, the number of power-ups that you bought, the number of the distance that you've traveled, the closest you got to finding a treasure hunt, to finding the treasure chest before it was won, the time it took you to find a treasure chest, all that kind of statistical information. You can have leaderboards and add friends and invite them in, so maybe you could team up with someone to help you find the treasure, and split the profits. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing something like that. However, I'm not sure now about my 1st of April deadline, because I had said yesterday, that I'm making good progress. I should be hitting my 1st of April deadline, my self-imposed deadline, that is. But now I'm thinking to myself, what if I wanted to add that in? And I was also in on Temu and various sites, Amazon, last night, trying to find, I need to make the treasure chest. So I'm trying to find brass handles, like ring pull handles. Like, here's a perfect example. There's a perfect example there. I'm not sure if you can see. You guys see that on camera? I want those in brass, basically. That size is perfect, So the treasure chest is going to have them on each side. Hopefully you can see them now on the camera. So the treasure chest is going to have them on each side. I need to get a brass hinges, some sort of, I'd like them to be decorative as well if I could. And I need to get a lock. Do you ever see those clasp blocks, the old antique type clasp blocks? But I want it like ornamental or antique, to really set it off. And then I need to either snag one of my brother-in-laws in to make the chest for me, or snag my Uncle Danny, who's a joiner, or try and figure it out myself, get the tools and work it out. But yeah, remains to be seen. Am I going to meet that deadline? I'm not sure, but sure. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not going to force myself, but be nice to get it in or around there if not, So that's it. I shall talk to you in the next segment. Alright, some scrambled eggs with avocado and sourdough toast, chili flakes, salt and pepper. That's what we're having for lunch today. Didn't get to go on my walk. It's spilling rain outside. We've only one umbrella. My wife has gone with Amy to a hospital appointment. She had to bring the umbrella. I'm in the process of ordering one, so I'll be able to go, but hopefully when it dies down later on, or when my wife comes back with the umbrella, I'll be able to go and walk then at that point, try and make up. Yeah, I'm in the process of ordering a new umbrella, actually, a big golf type umbrella, oversized one for my walking. Even though we're coming out of the summer, etc., but it's nice to have it there nonetheless. But I'm also ordering loads of parts for the treasure chest that I'm going to be creating for treasure hunts. So I've ordered, I haven't put the order through yet, but in my basket I have like brass hinges, brass lock, for a lid lock, or think about it like for a jewelry box, where you a latch for the lid with a keyhole and a plate on it, and a skeleton key type. I've these lid stays, that's so you can't open the lid too far. I also have these gold, not gold, but they're brass upholstery
upholstery pins, like they're a dome head on them, like just to make them look like they're studs around, just to add some accent pieces. I also have two ring pull handles, like I mentioned earlier on, in brass to go on the side of it as well. And the reason I go with brass is I want to have it to give it the gold look, you know. And what else is in it? I also have loads of toy jewels and toy coins going into it. You know, I'm going to epoxy those into it, make a false floor in it maybe, and then epoxy them into it, make sure I have the right depth. I might actually add a piece of velvet that I might tack into the inside of it to make it just a bit more luxurious looking. Not velvet, but what do you call it? Satin or silk, do you know, that kind of just a bit of material. And a nice deep colour to give it that regal look. What else? Surely something else that I'm missing on it now. Hinges I've mentioned. Yeah, that's about it. It's coming in about €250 altogether for the stuff I'm ordering. The chest is going to be worth more than the treasure, to be honest. Well, two things, I'm ordering a high-vis vest to walk the roads, etc. as well, but also the umbrella, which is coming in about €40, I think. But that's quite expensive. It's racking up. I still need to buy the timber as well, you know what I mean, to make it. I'm probably going to use, like, let's say 2x2, 3x3 maybe. 3x3 pine or white deal or something, with some tongue and groove as well for the sidings. You know, the lid is going to be difficult to do, so I'm going to have to either glue some 3x3s together and to be able to cut the arch out the way I want it. It's going to be a bit of a challenge, to be honest, but sure, we'll figure it out somehow. Yeah, so I'm making moves. I need to buy an Apple AirTag as well, now I think of it, for tracking the thing as well. So yeah, it's all go. So better put the order in now. I put that piece of silk into it now and complete the order. Anyway, washing this down with some Pepsi Max. My wife hasn't done a full food shopping yet, so still drinking the Pepsi Max. It's in the 2-litre bottles. We don't have any cans here. And I have some more high protein strawberry yogurt thingamajig for dessert, I guess. The Colonel says I can't get enough protein into me, even though I have a lot of protein on the eggs. I'm not sure if I'm overdoing it with this as well, but he says you can never have enough, so I'll take his word for it. Right, let's give this a whirl. It's just on plain sourdough toast here at the moment. I don't have the sourdough loaf that I like to get. Oh yeah. So nice. So I have the lime juice mixed in with the avocado again, just to give it that bit of zest. And the chili flakes for the bit of heat on the eggs. It's so nice. Oops. Okay. I shall eat the rest of this off camera and I shall talk to you in the next segment. Alright, supper time now. And what I have here is Fit Foods sweet and sour chicken with Chinese style rice. 35 grams of protein with 460 calories. I don't know where she gets them. So hard to read it. Look at the instructions on the back. White text on a yellow background. Struggle to read them. Don't know where she was shopping. But yeah, it says with easy peel film. I struggled taking the film off, let me tell you that much. It was a nightmare. Alright, put a bit of salt on it. Seems like a fairly small portion in comparison to what I usually get from my homemade meals, you know. Just tasty enough. Give it 4.5 minutes in the microwave. Yeah, it's grand. I'm after placing the order on Amazon for the treasure hunt stuff and my umbrella and my high-vis vest. I'm going to throw a picture up on the screen there so you can see what I ordered. As you can see, there's quite a lot gone into it there. It's around €200 worth of stuff from what I can remember. Although no, I took something off. I took the lid keeps on it, or the lid stays on it, you know, so they don't allow you to open the lid further than it should. But I think the hinges automatically do that, so it should be good. Going to seek and snag one of my brother-in-laws to actually make the treasure chest for me. Get a bit of timber and essentially a box with 4 pillars on it, but the domed, you know, the rounded, the curved lid on it would be the difficult part, I'd say. But yeah, it's going to be a few weeks before I get all the parts anyway. All the hardware, like it's from different suppliers on Amazon, so some coming tomorrow, some coming in a month's time, you know. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Anyway, you've seen my full day of eating. Thank you so much for joining in. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I shall talk to you in the next video. All the best. Bye-bye.